Care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit. You think I care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit. Cause I don't give a shit. If I had $1 for every time they said I gave a shit, I'd be broke cause I don't give a shit. I'm not loyal to anybody. I'm a demon. I have no loyalty for anyone. Never did, never will. Straight gas and cutting straight
to the bricks.
Popped a perk 30, got straight to fucking. Popped a whole garbanzo bean.
Popped the perk 30, got straight to begging.
I'm sick in the head. Y'all can't fuck with me. This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit. We're smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. Shorty chose to be with a demon, sounds like her problem to me. She spread it and let me take a deep sniff of that slime. That coochie yummy slime, that coochie doing it for me slime. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I'll have to stun on them next time. Straight gas and cutting straight to the bricks. Ha ha. Popped a perk 30, got straight to fucking. Popped a whole garbanzo bean. Fuck you mean. Ha ha. I'm sick in the head. Y'all can't fuck with me. You can't trust me. I don't even trust myself. Ah! I don't know who I am anymore. I'm getting too much money. Can you remind me who I am? Get the president on the phone now. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Who? Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't eat shit out of my fucking ass. Who? Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls. Eat it. Fucking eat it.
Oh, I was doing a meme. Oh, this is a cringe.
Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. Take your fucking ass and eat it. Eat it. Kiwi Farms. I want to mail you a spoon. On a daily fucking basis. Phil's a racist, Phil's a sexist, Phil's this, Phil's that. I am who I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my ball. Eat it. Fucking eat it.
Oh, we're doing a meme.
Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I am fucking based. Eat it. Fucking eat it. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Eat it.
Eat it.
Eat it.
Hey. Swaycast is here today. You're about to eat it, bitch. You're about to eat it.
Oh, this is cringe. Eat it. Eat it.
Alright, welcome everybody. It's the Swaycast 12 with your guy, the King of Hate.
Meerkat Mob.
And today, guess what? We're going to be watching Darkside Phil's pre-stream. What a big fucking shock. But first, a disclaimer. I'm using Firefox today instead of the usual Edge because I don't feel like edging today. And also that one has been having issues. So I'm sorry in advance if something is clunky or doesn't go out as planned. Since I just came home like 20 minutes ago or about the time I published the broadcast. Anyways, before we get into the quality content, as you can see here, this shit got stopped automatically. Whoa, it's a brand dude raid. Look at this dude. Who is that guy? He's raiding us, dude. Is it some like big streamer? I better turn off the sub only mode so people can talk and chat. Thank you, brand dude. Anyways, before we get into this, I wanted to turn your attention to towards twitter.com, where my boy, the insider man, Mr. ALT, found this great post from August '08, where DSP essentially calls Justin Wong the Donald Trump of fighting games. And then the guy himself acknowledged the post and responded to it. First, I'm going to read the post real quick. And also, this one got quote tweeted by Scrub Quotes. So look at this dude, ALT Insider, man. He's doing the God's work. So this is the post. Yeah, let me read it like that. So let's start over. Justin won XSF. Justin has won more fighting game events than any other person in the USA. Maybe he's won more than anyone in the world? I don't know. But is he the best in every game he's won? I have to say, fuck no. Seems to me it's more like abusing the weaknesses of every game than actually learning the games. Find the fault and turn it into your advantage to make money. That's not what I call the best player at all. If you said Justin Wong was the Donald Trump of fighting games, I might agree. But considering he takes shortcuts to win, I cannot ever admittedly say he is the best. So this from '08. And then we got the Wong guy, the guy himself, with this nice juicy Trump gif. And then we got, then we got the other quotes that are also fucking juicy. We got Scrub Quotes coming through. Justin Wong was the Donald Trump of fighting games. Scrub Quotes, the quality plays for DSP posts, to be honest. A lot of DSP posts make it on there. You might even wonder why. In other news, the guy yesterday had a very positive stream, reacting to himself, reacting to an attempt of, I guess, playing Dark Souls, even though that's putting it strongly. And he had a good day. He had a lot of support, and then he reacted to some stuff on the day stream. A lot of reacting yesterday. I understand if you're confused, because you might be thinking, man, this dude barely reacts to videos on the internet. He had a full day of reacting? Hell yeah, he did. Because now he's good at them, I guess. And he had this whole segment about, and he's done this segment to death, by the way. This whole segment about how joking about him having gout or post-nasal drip is actually super toxic and a bad thing. But generalized racial humor, I love that phrase, that term that he has coined. Generalized racial humor is actually the best, and it's very funny because it applies to everybody. Sure, Phil, sure. And I basically summarized this whole segment in like 2 seconds, so we don't have to watch the clip. The clip is fucking dog shit. And for some reason, he is in his chat right now, but I guess he's gonna waste everybody's time because he hasn't even gone to the bathroom yet. Also, what else? I got a parking ticket today. And man, it all started back when I was working at the glue factory as a chief supervising sniffer. And one day my boss came to me and was like, Meerkat, I love your work. I'm a big fan, but you know, times are tough and you're really the best at what you do. You know all the scents of glue. You're an expert at sniffing it, but I guess we have to lay you off, buddy. And then that trauma carried over throughout the years and caused me to park in the wrong place today, and it got me a ticket. So, pretty tough, man. Pretty tough. So, this is it. We're doing the Swaycast today. Since it hasn't started yet, I guess we can give some attention to the daily wrap, even though I don't really think something interesting is gonna happen. Today he's gonna be playing Tekken 8 multiplayer variety. So yeah, that's it. That's literally it. What do we got here? Fun? Oh my god, his fucking titles, man. This makes me want to get another parking ticket, but I'm gonna park on top of his house. React fun all day long. Dark Souls 1 was awesome. The daily wrap. Let's hear this one.
Welcome to the daily wrap for what was Sunday, the 4th of February, 2024. And incidentally, today was a full-on day of reacting for me. Like, no exaggeration, I have been in this office the entirety of the day doing React-style content.
Look at this dude, man. He's acting like he just had like a double shift at, I don't know, an oil rig or something. But no, he just watched some videos and said basically almost nothing about him. I think he watched an Asmongold video. But that dude, oh my god, man, that dude is living in a much worse environment than Darkside Phil. Somehow. I don't even know how. That guy has like cockroaches crawling on top of him and shit. God damn. How do you even do that? What's your excuse? Jesus Christ. So let's listen to this bullshit.
Whether it was for DSP Reacts, DSP Throwback, or patrons. All right. So let's get you all caught up on how today went. First of all, Level 1 podcast today was much more laid back and relaxed. No serious real topics to tackle, but instead just a lot of open Q&A. And
no serious real topics. Oh, today he's going to talk about the Xbox going multi-platform, isn't he? Or apparently the rumors of that happening. Because that's not exactly certain yet. But let's hope for the sake of gaming that it's going to happen. Even though I bought an Xbox not even 2 months ago, so I'm a little bit salty. But just a tiny little bit. I still like my Xbox.
I did too. And then we jumped over to DSP Reacts for episode 50 of DSP versus the Internet. That's right. We have done 50 episodes of the show over the last year. And technically today is the soft 1-year anniversary.
What?
I did launch.
Bro, what kind of a quote is that? And he put it in air quotes. The soft 1-year anniversary.
DSP Reacts in early February of last year. I didn't do my first broadcast on there until the 12th, but technically the channel existed at that point. I think I had done like an announcement video. So it was really cool.
The channel existed for a long time, Phil, before you rebranded it. It existed for over 10 years. If we gotta be specific.
Why are you not milking the parking ticket as behind-the-scenes stress and that you need our financial support?
Because it's really not that big of a deal. I called my parents after that, and I'm like, dude, I got my first parking ticket. And now I'm officially a driver. And they were very happy about it, or didn't care. And my dad sent me a photo of a fish. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything, you fucking dunce? Big ups, Ultimate Dylan.
He treats his post-nasal drip like it is cancer, yet there is a treatment for it. Over-the-counter antihistamines, decongestants, or nasal spray.
Yeah.
Either he's too lazy to do anything or faking it.
Well, I don't think he would be faking it, but he's definitely too lazy to do anything about it. He just convinced himself that since it's never going away, just like, oh, he's starting. So just like his bad back, since it's never going away, it means that you're not going to do anything about it because it's not going to go away. So why even try? Why make it so you don't have to eat your snot for the rest of your life when you can have something of a salty treat down your throat every once in a while? Why not? You got to treat yourself to a little bit of a snot every once in a while, doesn't it? I know you guys love that. Speaking of things we love, the theme song for the Level 1 podcast is making me get another parking ticket. Commit as much crime as possible so I can be kept away from this song until the end of time.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's the Level 1 podcast, and today is Monday, the 5th of February, 2024.
Oh, this dude woke up not even an hour ago. Look at how crispy he looks. Look at how scuffed he looks.
Heading into
He's been up for less than 40 minutes, I would even say.
I start work on Fridays, right? And
you can almost see like the texture of a pillow on his face.
Very much React day. It was a crazy good day, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, what was crazy good is that he kept spending on champions. We got a new update because he had a strong day yesterday. So you know what that means, brother.
On DSP Reacts, and then we had a very, very fun late night stream on DSP Throwback of Dark Souls 1, me reacting to the original playthrough. Jasper, don't mess with the lights. My lights for this month, I put them more on the floor so that you could actually see them better here in the setup.
Aren't they always on the floor?
Jasper looks like he might mess
next to the thugs.
Hopefully he doesn't. Anyway, so how y'all doing?
Oh yeah, he also mentioned the rocking back and forth on the X and Y axis meme. So shout out to Darksy the Flow for that. He got a mention.
But there's a topic going on among gamers that is a rumor. It's not actually confirmed yet. There's no actual information yet, but people are talking like it is. Oh, credible sources.
Oops. Wow, that was a credible snort.
Is that no one has the facts. Everyone's just rumor mongering and speculating.
Salty treat rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the...
It's a salty treat.
And no one has any
You get to reward yourself.
about what we're talking about. And
Big ups,
what I mean by
determined.
that, I gotta keep watching Jasper. Sorry if you wonder what I'm doing. I gotta keep turning around watching him, make sure he's not attacking.
Oh yeah, it's not like he can just take him out of the room. Cause I mean, let's be honest, Cat probably doesn't go to work anymore.
What I mean by that is this rumor that Xbox, or I should say Microsoft, is about to make a big bombshell announcement that they are going to take all the Xbox exclusive games and they're going to port them to other consoles, notably the PlayStation 5, to increase sales. Because people seem to be freaking out all over the internet about this topic.
I actually didn't see
No
too many people
exaggeration,
freak
I saw
out about it, which was kind of crazy.
Podcasts and shows talk about it in the
Scuff
last.
Steve get a jobs.
Is this the Steve Jobs drip? I think it's more like, didn't Steve Jobs have turtlenecks and stuff? This is more of like a medieval peasant, but a different skin. It's not the usual one. It's a different one. It's more like those that, you know, in Assassin's Creed Unity, when you're in the prison, people wear those. It's like a prisoner's garb.
24 to 48 hours, as if it's the end of the world and the end of Xbox as a console. I've just seen the biggest nonsensical drama news cycle, and I get the feeling that's because it's slow. Okay? Just being honest. I think that so many people want drama like that because that would give them so much to talk about.
Is that
they
drama
act
or
like
just
it's something
news?
Thing, when in reality it's not, especially because we don't even have any facts, right? But we'll talk a little bit about that today.
I mean, DSP has multiple times, how do we even call it? Covered news stories, quote unquote news stories, on his news segment that have not been fact yet. And then sometimes even proved to be wrong. Like with the one where YouTube was slowing down your browser, even though that was debunked and it turned out that it was a glitch in Adblock that got fixed on the next day.
Because as you'll see, I feel like people are just so up their own butts about it that really it's nothing right now, and it won't be until we have information. The thing is, for me, like, I don't like rumor mongering. You know what I
Except
mean?
you
Like,
do.
I just don't. Half the time when you hear a rumor about something gaming related to something, it's never true. How many years did we hear they were going to announce GTA 6? And then they just did it accidentally because someone leaked it. They had to. Right?
No, actually, even before that, they said that they're stopping development on Red Dead Online, or at least consistent development, not that there was much of that, for people to work on GTA 6. So yes, we knew it was in development for a long, long time before even the leaks dropped.
All the time, we hear rumors that Bloodborne's going to be ported for modern consoles, and we hear that there's going to be a special Nintendo Direct about some bullshit announcement that never happens, and they're all credible sources, right?
DSP is an incredible source.
For me, when I hear this nonsense, I just like, I shake my head. I'm like, you know, I've been around the block. I've been a YouTuber now for almost 16 years. I've heard it all. And when I see these news cycles happen, and it's all rumor, speculation, and hearsay, and no one cites a source, and instead it's just, oh, you know, it's credible. Oh, yeah, it's a credible rumor. I'm like, yeah, right. In reality, even if there's an announcement coming from Xbox, Microsoft, whatever, I guarantee you the announcement will not be exactly what people are reporting. So we'll talk about this today. I'll actually
You already are talking about it now. Why do we have to talk about it later again and start over from the beginning?
I'll let you know my true feelings about it, because the truth is there's only really one situation where it actually would be notable news, and I don't think that's the situation that's being reported, and I think people are blowing it up on purpose to make something to talk about because they're bored or they just have nothing to talk about.
The
right
main
now.
leak is in Phil's brain. One thing that hasn't leaked since Super
No,
Cat's
no,
Uzi.
no.
Hello, boyfriend.
No.
Detroit till I die. Doc.
You keep up. I'm gonna treat you like a naughty boy. You can't be saying stuff like that. I don't support that. I don't
slow
support
news
that.
cycle.
Instead of the unless it's the first one. The first one I like. The main leak in Phil's brain.
So you know they technically
He
make shit
he is his own source of news.
up so there's drama so they get clickbait views. It's pretty sad. Anyway,
You're on thin ice, Vikes.
Let
I'm gonna give you a gentle slap on the wrist.
all right.
And then I'm gonna send Sundar
Yesterday was
after
a
you.
great streaming day. Yesterday was
He's gonna hack your Facebook.
Although I will say this, man, it was a lengthy day for me. I really worked a lot yesterday, because I had so much reacting to do in one singular day. to get started here, you know, we had a very chill podcast yesterday where there wasn't too many particularly important topics, but more just kind of open discussion about various
It's
things.
so fucking funny how seriously this dude takes reacting. And there are people that get like 30,000 people watching them that watch a YouTube video and treat it like you just sitting there watching a YouTube video. That's because that's exactly what it is. God damn it.
Things. And then we went over to DSP Reacts for my 50th episode of DSP versus the internet, and what could have been considered kind of the soft celebration of my
A soft celebration? Next time, bring some Viagra
on YouTube. After
Let's make it a hard celebration. Everybody's gonna be bricked up. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, so basically, that, you know, page. DSP
We can even
Reacts
do
has
that
been a
circle
very
jerking he
interesting
likes to talk so
ride
much
in the
about.
Last year, at first we were going full force into it, having all this content, and then about halfway through the year, people were like, "Time to tap the brakes," because you're doing so much React content now that the gameplay is suffering, and the gameplay is really what we know you for and what we like more. So cut back on the React.
Oh wow, that was a thick one, because you could even hear him swallow it. You can hear like a swallowing sound, like it's a cartoon, like it's Tom and Jerry.
So, you know, that channel started as a weekly show, DSP versus the internet, and then there was TV show reviews with the Last of Us TV show. I had an intention of doing almost bi-weekly reviews on that channel. In addition, I was going to do an interview series where I was going to interview people. It was going to be called DSP Asks It. And that
But
never
yeah,
came to
that's
fruition.
nope. Why
For
not?
various reasons. We started tier maker videos, which I like doing, but
Oops, another one.
definitely they're
Sundar
popular.
with the Indian style karate chops are.
Yeah, he's gonna drop you like it's nothing, man. You joking with the guy, but yeah, I send him after you. You know it's serious. He's a real shooter.
Popularity waned as well. You know, we started off in the year doing these tier maker videos that I would do a stream and put out a video and it would get thousands and thousands of views. By the end of the year, the tier maker that I did for Christmas, I don't even know if it's hit 1,000 views yet. Did it even hit 1,000 views? I never even checked.
Probably did, because it was a tier maker.
Let me see.
What happened with Canadian Kirk, by the way? Is he back? Did he crawl back to Phil?
That's the apocalypse.
I think he did. I think he's back.
No. The Christmas tier maker didn't even hit 1,000 views. So, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of the projects that I was working on that channel had some success, and then basically the popularity kind of died out over the year, and people didn't care as much. The other thing was the long-form reacts, which I'll be honest with you guys, I really like doing them. Taking a whole day where I would, you know, react to, say, a documentary.
Yeah, because so much of them was about somebody else's drama and their downfall. And people were supporting him, dude. And at some point, they got bored and he stopped doing them.
Or...
Yeah, he did the one on Pro Jared. He did one on Wings. I don't know if he did a Boogie one, but he definitely did one on Wings. Maybe even more than one. Because I remember Wings was reacting to him. And Kelly was there too. So they were like both of them restreaming Phil. And they got so bored that they just stopped doing it.
YouTuber's channel, like the Internet Historian, stuff like that. I really liked that. I thought it was fun and different, and it broke up my content. Instead of it just being gameplay, I really like doing it. But too many people complained and said, yeah, because you're doing that, and then you're doing your React show once a week. You were taking too much away from your gameplay element, and people were disappointed that I was playing less games. So over the course of the year, that channel evolved, all right? Now that channel is mostly for DSP versus the internet. Every once in a while, we'll have a food vlog. Every once in a while, we'll have a tier maker. There will be reviews coming up this year, notably when these game shows come out. Like, for example, the Fallout show. I'm definitely going to watch that and review it. But
Is that a game show? Is Steve Harvey hosting it?
I purposefully scaled back the content on that channel so that I could focus more on gaming, which you guys seem to want, okay? Still, a great project. I really enjoy it. I like doing the content over there, and yesterday was no exception. The show we did for the 50th episode of DSP versus the internet.
Dude, it would be the best if DSP was on Family Feud. That would be awesome. You see DSP, you see Cat, you see Jasper too, because of course he is the feline son. That would be the best.
It was great variety and fun.
And then you would
really
get like
had a good
Steve
time.
Harvey overreacting, DSP overreacting, like fake laughing. Cat would just be struggling to stay awake. This is the best. Just imagine it.
Glad that the people submitted such a variety of clips. And by the way, just to note here, as a sidebar, that channel, of course, was at risk of being kind of ruined by the whole, VPN abuse,
VPN abuse.
membership spam, right? Because the way that channel operates is when you become a member, you nominate videos for the weekly react show. But because people were very smart and helped me out, and we talked it out publicly, we implemented that new tier level, which is called the submissions member level. And by doing that, within 1 week, we fixed the problem. The show now...
That level is for the purebred, submissive little DSP fans. Just for them. That's why they gotta pay extra.
Now is right back to how it was. We have the same amount of submissions, the same amount of people as members.
You know what they call this? It's FinDom. It's financial domination.
So, in reality, these idiots who thought they were going to ruin my channel, it actually worked out better because now we have a bunch of emotes. Seriously, now we have a bunch of emotes unlocked on that channel that we didn't before. So it actually benefited those who like the channel and support it.
Wait, so now the VPN abuse was actually great because he got emotes? Wow, it's so positive, dude. The trolls got owned again. Oh my god. If only he hadn't cried about it for like 2 weeks.
More than
before he realized he actually won. Somehow. Even, I don't know.
Anything.
Mental gymnastics. Don't think about it.
So, funny how things backfire for idiots, right? So anyway, it went well, and great show yesterday. If you didn't see it yet, 3 parts are now live, and more will go live over the course of the week. Of course, if you're a member over there, you get to see the archive stream right away. And I'm having a great time with that react stuff. I really am. Like, I love that show once a week. I look forward to it now because of the variety and the fun. It's pretty interesting, okay? Cool. So,
and I'm sure there was some people that bought the Argentinian memberships that are on the submission tier, but when he puts the videos in the playlist, he screens them, likely. So unless it was some like deep cover troll operative, it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna pass. So take that, you trolls.
Good stuff there.
Phil
now,
keeps winning. What do we do about that?
On my DSP Throwback channel, which you can find at youtube.com/@DSP Throwback. That channel primarily is made to be an archive channel for my lost playthroughs, notably Red Dead Redemption 1 and Final Fantasy 13. Of course, keep in mind in the future there's many more coming, including LA Noire.
Wow, that one.
The Undead Nightmare DLC for Red Dead 1. The Suicide Kings online co-op gameplay for Red Dead 1. Notable vlogs, like I think, for example, there's a couple trips that I went on. Like
those Suicide Kings video, they're all gonna get demonetized because they literally got suicide in the title. You can't do that on YouTube. It's a child-friendly platform, aside from all the stuff that is not about kids. But no, don't think about it.
I think New York Comic Con and a few other things that just aren't readily available on the internet. So there will be more videos than just those 2 playthroughs on that channel eventually. All right, but the thing is, the playthroughs are very lengthy. Final Fantasy 13 is around 30-40 hours. Red Dead's about 20 hours. It's going to take a long time to get through. Like, we did the entire month of January. And
what do you think is going to be a good title as a replacement for Suicide Kings? The Unalive Kings? The Uninstall in Real Life Kings?
I say Final Fantasy now is like...
Or is just he's going to leave it suicide, but like censor the word?
Only use the emotes in his channel, and imagine if someone unironically used his emotes in another chat if it were possible. They would get bullied out of every other community they use them in.
That is true.
The leper colony.
The leper colony.
9 or 10 hours.
The leper colony. But that makes sense. He got the ooze and his skin is all fucked up. He might actually have leprosy. Who knows?
Red Dead at this point is like maybe 7 hours in. So as you can see, it's going to take a long time.
Okay, this is getting skip.
It's just that there's no real giant desire to watch part 18 of one of those playthroughs. People will get to it when they get to it, right? So I am happy that we're continuing on there. But at the same time, Jasper's running around going crazy. I am happy that
Thank you for the update, Phil. I was thinking about what Jasper is doing right now.
But it's not getting much.
I wondered, is he doing something that a regular cat would do, or something that a cat that is getting passed off as a human son would do?
And 2 weeks ago,
he's a cat.
Stream, which was
Thank you, Phil.
Reacting to the 2010 playthrough of Red Dead 1. We did this for about 2.5 hours. It went really well. People liked it and said, hey, that's a great idea. But why limit yourself to the playthroughs that you're uploading to the channel. Instead of only reacting to, say, Red Dead 1 or Final Fantasy, why don't you react to other playthroughs as well from yesteryear, your oldest playthroughs, react to your old style of commentary, your old visuals, and the like. And I was like, that's a really great idea. So we had a poll.
Oh my god, the snorts are insane today. We probably got it like about 10 already.
And the original Dark Souls 1 playthrough.
And we're still on the stream recap from yesterday.
Basically, Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 was the winner of the poll. And so last night, for 2.5 hours, I reacted to my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough. And I'll say the only regret I have, the volume wasn't good. And people on the stream told me it was. But I'm watching back the videos and I'm like, the game was too loud. Definitely that original commentary was too loud. I should make it lower so you could hear my voice better.
Unlike nowadays when the game is always too loud. Do you remember him playing Diablo 4? You could barely hear what he's saying when he's in the middle of a battle.
But outside of that, it went really well. It was super fun because I've never gone back and actually watched that playthrough. The only time that I even reviewed it was when I made the Project 7 series and I needed to get some clips from that playthrough to put into Project 7. And, the most infamous clip from that playthrough, of course, is the, all right, I'm starting to get this now. I'm liking this. And then I walk right off a cliff and die instantly. It was the best timing ever. So, last night, it was a great time. Now, do we have insane, exorbitant amounts of attendees? No. It was more people there for the nostalgia factor. Probably around 300 people. But everyone there loved
Phil. I don't think you realize how many people are really watching you for the nostalgia factor. Because this dude is like, you just like watching a dinosaur. Because this guy's stream is from like 10 years ago.
Including me. We had a great...
His present day stream is from 10 years ago. Look at this layout. Look at this background. Look at this outfit. The outfit is from like 300 years ago, if we gotta be honest.
Time, hanging out, interacting, talking about the past and what it was like making content back then and how different it was from today. Commenting on Dark Souls as a game, on my first playthrough and how it was a cold run. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was just a really, really awesome, chill atmosphere. And it was hilarious to see me approach this game and play it for the first time, not knowing what in the holy hell I was doing. I didn't understand equipment. I didn't understand encumberment. I didn't understand how to use melee weapons properly. I didn't understand how to heal properly. I didn't understand, like fat rolling. I didn't get blocking.
Well, you can get Kat to explain to you what fat rolling is. Big ups Lemonhead for the membership.
I'm not even kidding you. We're 2.5 hours into the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. I haven't locked onto an enemy yet. I'm just flailing wildly in directions trying to hit enemies. It's pretty impressive. Impressively bad. But I get it. I get why people thought that playthrough was epic. Here's a complete idiot. A clueless... You know how Conan O'Brien has Clueless Gamer is his series? Like, no exaggeration, me playing Dark Souls was, like, worse than that. It was, like, ultimately Clueless Gamer flailing about. It's like a baby writhing about on its back in a crib going... Wah, 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 wah. That's me playing Dark Souls 1.
That's him playing every single game for the first time. He was playing the Silent Hill walking simulator like that the other day.
But man, it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was hilarious. So, we absolutely had a great time, and everyone was super supportive. Like, the stream did really good for support. I was like, wow, I had no clue people would come out and be that supportive, and they absolutely were. And people were like, we love this. We want more of it. And I said, that's great, but now here's the thing. We're going to get back into the situation that we were in last year. If I am taking so much time away from
this always happens. Always happens.
People are going to complain I'm not playing games enough again, and it's taking...
Bro, people going to complain regardless. Even if they're honestly complaining or they're just trolls complaining just so you can complain about them complaining. They do it on purpose.
Me too long to get...
Just do what you think is best for your business. And since yesterday was such a good stream, it seems like this is the best for business right now.
Get through games. Last year, I was doing one major React event a month that took away from an entire day of a stream, and I was doing the weekly React show And then on top of that, I was doing things like tier makers and stuff, and people got upset and said, no, cut back. We don't want that anymore. So I did. Now people are like, oh, do more of these react streams. I'm like, well, if I do more retro react streams, that's fine. I'm having a good time, but that's going to take away from making progress in the games. And look at the current situation we're in. Tekken 8, Baldur's Gate 3, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Pal World, right? We're juggling 4 games right now. And even
he's still playing Pal World?
Progress in each
Oh,
game
come on, man.
to appease
And somebody
any
getting banned.
kind of audience. And it's frustrating because I want to play all these games, but I'm one man. So I'm one guy being pulled in 4 directions to play 4 different games. Oh, by the way, keep doing your weekly react show. Oh, by the way, now start doing this retro react stream. And it's like, it's rough, you know? So anyway, excuse me. I had a great time last night doing it. What I'm thinking is, maybe it's a bi-weekly thing. Maybe every other Sunday night, we do a retro react stream over on DSP Throwback. Because number one, that
Or maybe it's
channel
just a
is lot of
bi-curious
work
thing.
and not a lot of payoff.
Maybe
But
it's just
I'm
a
telling you guys,
phase.
no exaggeration. I think that channel's bringing in 50 cents a day on average. So that's not exactly worth the effort of all the editing and things that are going into the video.
Dude, that guy was so horny to monetize that channel. He was twerking for YouTube. He was hoping so hard, and now 50 cents. Is the shorts all over again. It's the super thanks all over again. It's the same thing all over again.
Videos going out on that
This
channel.
shocks me.
Having that
Not
react
really.
stream maybe every other week, having people come out and chill with me and support those streams would probably make it way more viable, all right? That means taking another stream away from all my other stuff, right? So I think is we got to get used to that. But I think that would work. And you know what? I've done 2 of these streams now, and even each one, I've had a ton of great time. Really, these streams are great. Going down memory lane, reminiscing with you guys, I'm having a good time. I don't think I want to do it weekly. I feel like if I did it weekly, number one, it would take too much away from the gameplay, and number 2, it wouldn't feel as special, right? DSP versus the internet, at first, it felt really special, but when it became a weekly occurrence, now people are like, nah, it's just commonplace.
Meerkat, even though isn't on camera, is looking like filet mignon with an expensive wine to go with it. Let's
Sure.
kind of lies and excuses this pig roach comes up with talk about my wife, please.
Please. Big up Swaggy Davis Jr. for the confidence boost. I got a haircut today. That's actually why I got a parking ticket, because I wanted to get a haircut. So I do look like a filet mignon with an expensive wine to go with it.
So I'd rather do the retro reacts maybe
Except it's
every
an
other week,
expensive beer. Except it's cheap.
just to keep them a little bit more special. Now here's the thing. We don't have to keep doing the same games either. Already we've done 2. We've done Red Dead 1 and we've done, you know, Dark Souls 1. We don't have to do either of those next time. In fact, what I'll probably do is another poll, maybe in a week. Maybe next week what we'll do is we'll set up the poll and people on that channel again will vote. It'll probably be Red Dead 1, Dark Souls 1, Heavy Rain, and just have people vote on the 3. And you want to
It's gonna be Heavy Rain.
We've already done.
Definitely has to be.
You start Heavy Rain instead. I'm down for any of that. You know, that's all good to me. So, oh, and by the way, if anyone else has other suggestions of other classic playthroughs you'd like to see me go back and react to, I'd be down for that as well. All right. So always give me your suggestions or share what you would like to see, because I like to know, get that for input for future playthroughs. Now, if you're a member over there, thank you. There's not a lot of you, or at least I should say there's not a lot of legitimate members, because there was the bullshit member bombs 2 weeks ago that weren't legit. But
Those also
you
got
have
him
access
50
to that
cents.
archive stream right now. You can watch all 3+ hours of that stream, unedited, just raw right now. But if you're not a member, I'm splitting it up into parts. Part 1 went live at 10 p.m. last night, and there's 4 more parts that will now be coming out, 1 a day at 10 p.m.
Okay, skip.
Every day equal, because that will give the channel more views. In addition to that, that wasn't all the reacting that I actually did.
Oh, he did
I actually
more
did
reacting.
More reacting than that. I did a big, over an hour-long react for Slayer, which was K-pop. He actually had given me a countdown video. Get this. The top 200 K-pop songs.
Oh
of
my
2023.
god. He's really making him work for those $50. He's really making it count, man. Top 200 K-pops.
200 songs. And I watched this video.
Oh my
commented on
God.
all the songs.
Dude, I hope he makes that shit public. That's gonna be so funny to watch.
Well, as much as you can, because when there's 200 songs and each one's only getting played for like 20 seconds, if you start commenting too much on one, it cuts into the next, and then you kind of missed that song. That's what happened a few times. I was commenting.
Yeah, you can pause the video.
Well, I guess I missed the song that's on the screen now because I was commenting on the last one and, you know, ran out of time or whatever, right?
Or, yeah, you can just complain about it and just move
Now, it
on.
went well, but man, I don't think I've seen that many content ID claims on a single video ever in the entire time I've been on YouTube.
Like, what? Why do you even care about that? It was a private video for somebody else. You don't even get to upload that video yourself.
I'm not kidding.
Who cares?
That video got claimed like 75, 80 times. Every song tried to take revenue from it, which is hilarious because there's no ads on it. I didn't put ads on the video. So,
But also, why are you uploading that video on your channel? Don't you just record the video and send it to the guy? Because that's what a private video should be? I'm very confused. So does he record it, then upload it as private and share the link with the guy? This, I don't know.
there's no way they're making any money out of it, but they all claimed it anyway with this bullshit system. It's hilarious, right? So, I did that as well. So just think about that. The entire first half of the day, I was sitting here on a podcast, and I was sitting here reacting to the stuff for DSP versus the internet. Then I went and ate dinner, came right back into this office, and for an hour, hour and a half, I was reacting to K-pop. And then for 3 hours, I was reacting to Dark Souls 1.
Bro, you are reacting. Why are we talking about this like it's some kind of a high-effort type of thing?
They are straight up waging psychological warfare.
Yeah, I mean, knowing that him and his wife, apparently now, both hate K-pop, this was a great experience for him. But also, what was I gonna say? Yeah, also, didn't he say that reacting is like the lowest form of content? And now we're bragging about doing a lot of reacting.
For an It Time Begs segment. He must butterfly for that $50.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, how will he feed his wife? He should talk about his wife, please, please. I need tips to
Pretty
pay two big
please.
bills. My wife and me are the big bills. Thanks in advance.
You're welcome in advance, Mr. Dilf Kane. Big ups.
It was a very tiring day. Even though it was fun, I really liked doing it. I was so beat when I got out of here because, geez, that was just a lot of that kind of stuff in one day. I am very happy that I got it done because now I'm done with reacting for the week. I do have another video for a patron, but it's a private Q&A video to make. That's a lot different of a video, and it's also like only 20 minutes, so it's a lot easier to do, and I'm going to squeeze that in between stuff I'm doing this week. So that was my day yesterday. It was pretty intense, man. With that much
intense reacting.
But I really enjoyed the Dark Souls. I hope you'll check out the playthrough right now.
Oh man, he was shitting on people so hard for reaction videos back in the day, and now it's hard work. Now it's like the toughest thing. And it makes him give you this face. This is the hard worker face. And this is the hard worker blouse as well. He's wearing it.
On his live, it's doing decent with views. I mean, it's not, again, this is not going to break any records, and people are not going to go crazy checking these videos out, but it's super fun to do. And if it gets an audience, if there are people that get used to this content and want to see more of it and will support it, that's great. That'll make that Throwback channel viable and worth the effort that I put into it this year, okay? All right, so now let's talk about the rest of the week coming up, because this next 3 days
actually
is
not.
non-stop gameplay for all of you.
Let's actually not talk about the rest of the week. Let's skip through the rest of the week. Let's just skip to live and see what funny thing is going to happen.
Okay?
Let's just see what the last thing he said was.
It seems like there's just so much to get through to unlock it. If we can get to chapter 4 tonight, that
Oh my god, he's still talking about the fucking Animal Crossing island in the Yakuza game. Jesus Christ.
talking with them. Okay? Tomorrow.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3 on the first stream.
Oh, no, we're
continuing
still
on where
doing-
we left off last time.
No.
Which I believe we're trying to head.
It's not
eastward.
true.
We go north to go to that town that's in Shroud.
Big ups, Matt, for 11 months, dude.
And then we can get back to that mausoleum dungeon or whatever it is, which I guess is going to lead to the end of Act 2. So that's fun. And then tomorrow night, Pal World, our weekly Pal World late night chill stream.
Chill
which I
World.
really enjoy the Pal World streams. I think they're super fun. Again, throwback feeling to like when I was playing Minecraft weekly and having a great time with it.
Yeah,
So I'm
except
looking
this
forward to
time there's
Pal World
nobody to
chill
write
on
guides
Tuesday
about
night.
it.
And then Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3. And
Rip
more like
Mr. Papavera.
That's the streaming week.
By the way, what happened to Mr. Papavera?
No, I'm not playing Suicide Squad. At this point, everyone's destroyed it and no one cares about it anymore. It's funny because it released, got stomped into paste, and now it's like everyone threw it over their shoulder into a grave and no one talks about it anymore.
But wait, didn't he say... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw somebody else talking about it. But didn't he say that the game is not actually even that bad, but it's just the YouTubers that made fun of it that made people think that it's that bad? I think that's what he said. Like 3 days ago. But now it's terrible and he's never playing it.
Like 3 days. It's like, damn. That's a pretty intense and bad life cycle for a game. It lasted 3 days before it just completely is removed from everybody's memory. That's pretty sad, right? Like, damn. And no, I'm not going to play Foam Stars at this point. I got to focus on the games I'm playing. I got to make progress in them. I'm already not playing enough Tekken. I'm already trying to push like a dragon. I'm not going to be taking time right now to be doing Foam Stars randomness, okay? Okay, cool. Next week, we got a special event on Saturday, February 10th. It is
Oh, yeah. Are you guys hyped?
Super Bowl Bash. It is long. This month is going to be incredibly financially tight for me now.
What a good skip. Every once in a while, man, this shit happens and it's funny as hell. Let me see the context for this so we don't take him out of context.
Chill atmosphere and vibe.
Oh, it's a chill atmosphere and vibe. Less than 30 seconds later, we're begging for money.
I'll be dressed in NFL attire all day long, different jerseys I'll be swapping out. I even have a fake football helmet, and also I have like props and stuff to use. There will be some booze. What will it be? I don't know. It really depends because I'll be honest, this month is going to be incredibly financially tight for me now.
Bro, this dude made like more than $200 yesterday. You can't afford like a bottle of fucking gin or like vodka or something that costs like $10? Come on, man. Give me a fucking break.
Late night chill equals calm unless I don't get any equals more money, and I'll be equals collect more dents and manipulate them till their pockets are will they wake up?
Baller alert.
It is bad though.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. And Mr. Dilf Kane, you're doing too much math, man. We don't like math on this stream because it doesn't check out.
That happened to me last month with the
I think it's correct, but I don't think Phil would like it.
So now I have to try to figure out how to make ends meet when I have way less income.
What?
So it's
and now we're literally trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? They had Hawaiian barbecue the other day.
Right, and I'm like, man, I normally would have went out and bought a bunch of liquor, but now I don't think I can do it. I might just have to grab some beer or something.
Why a bunch of liquor? Is he gonna drink all of that on stream? Chances are he's gonna take 2 shots, 3 at most. Or he's gonna get paid for 3 but make up an excuse and just take 2. So give me a fucking break.
And drink it over the course of the day. We'll have to see what
alcohol is not expensive. Who are you trying to convince?
what I can put together here.
That's why it's so popular.
So anyway, there'll be booze, there'll be food. My wife is actually in the process of looking up recipes. I know she's going to make at least 2 different food items. She might make 3, but she's at least going to make 2, and she's going to solidify those recipes before our day off so we can actually go and shop for the ingredients on Thursday. So there'll be food that I'll be eating over the course of the day and taste testing with all of you.
Taste testing.
Well, we've already established you guys want to see me do a simulated match of the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers to simulate the real Super Bowl. So we'll do that in Madden 24 because I found out there's an EA Play trial of it, and you get EA Play as a Game Pass subscriber. So I've already pre-downloaded the game. All we got to do is set up that sim match, which I hope you guys will help me do on that during the marathon. And we're going to do that together. That should be fun.
What, you can't even set up a sim match by yourself? Like, actually, all you got to do is just not assign a controller to any of the teams. There you go. That's how easy it is.
Right? Now, in addition to that, as we already said, one major thing we have to do that day is we have to play some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Why? I need to make progress in the game to try to unlock Dondoko Island. If I skip a day, there's no way we're doing it. So perhaps we'll do like 2 hours of Like a Dragon during that day while I'm dressed up like an NFL player and, you know, drinking and stuff. So we'll see. The thing is, the job systems don't unlock till chapter, I think, 5. And right now I'm in chapter 3, possibly heading into chapter 4.
This is the hardest he's ever tried to get a job, by the way. The hardest.
I don't know if I'm going to hit it or not. It would be cool if we could open the job systems, because one of the jobs that I got for getting...
Dude, I want to get a job so much.
Yes, an American NFL football player is in the game. But I don't think you can unlock it yet. Like, my wife said it unlocked, but it unlocked, like, way later or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It would be great if I could have done that during the actual Super Bowl event, but I don't know if it's going to be in the game at that point. But we'll probably do 2 hours at least of Like a Dragon. We'll probably do other stuff, too. Like, one thing I think I definitely want to do is some Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, because they're actually doing
this is going to be such a dog shit fucking marathon.
Doing, like a new season, so they're going to add new multiplayer maps.
But you know it's going to get whaled out because it's right at the beginning of the month. It's going to be on the 10th. And you know how he does on the beginning of the month. It's very good because of certain reasons. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the words disability and checks.
Things, and that would be great to jump back.
You connect the dots.
Time in weeks and do like a silly buzzed multiplayer stream, checking out the new maps and stuff together with all of you. I think that'll be fun. All right. So basically, NFL.
The reason why he's so financially tight is because Scopely keeps calling for financial support, asking for tips, super chats, super thanks, and Hulk Hogan needs to Hulk up.
What about memberships? What about memberships? Because this dude is unironically paying for like a VIP membership in the game. Or at least he used to. I don't know if he still is. But I think he is.
Super Bowl.
He's paying like a subscription to be a special boy in a mobile game.
And probably some online of Modern Warfare 3. That's what I've got on deck for the Super Bowl event. Could we do other stuff? Yeah, we absolutely could. But let's play it by ear. Let's wait and see. Let's see, how that day goes. Rather than overpromise and underdeliver and say, yeah, we're also going to do this and this and this, and then we don't have time for half of it. I'd rather just say, let's leave a few interesting things kind of open and see what happens. Let's leave the time there, because we're having a good time with one thing. Maybe we'll want to do it more. If we're not having a good time with something, maybe we want to move on to the next thing more quickly, right? I don't know. Let's see. Let's play it by ear and see what happens and have a good time. For anything, that Super Bowl event's just going to be chill. It's literally just going to be sit back and relax and not be too serious and just...
Dude, this is all his events now. All his events are like hyped up for 2 months. Then the event happens and it's the most low effort thing you can imagine. And this what he passes off as chill. I think he started doing them around his birthday last year, which was absolutely miserable of an event.
Just have a good day together. Because we haven't had one in a while now. I like having these seasonal events, these cool marathons. So this is a good one for us to celebrate together. Should be a good time. Okay? Okay. Now, the one topic I want to discuss today, again, is basically this rumor. And normally I'd say, hey guys, it's time for our favorite segment, DSP News.
But this is not news, is it? It's not confirmed, so it's not officially news.
Right?
But we're not going to do it.
This isn't news.
Oh, there we go.
This is hearsay. There's no confirmation of anything that's being said right now in the gaming news circles. It's all just, we think this is by credible sources. And it's like, yeah, and? There's no story out there. No one's confirmed anything. No one's officially said anything. So why are you all acting like it's fact? It sounds to me like you guys are just a bunch of fucking rumor mongers because you're bored.
Or maybe it's just very interesting to talk about how that's going to reflect on the landscape of gaming and on the business of gaming and on Microsoft's whole idea and their approach to their business. Oh, this is not even getting read? Dude, Sundar couldn't even read Jade language. And Aileen says, what's up, my ooze disability check coming. Here you go to the goat. Big ups.
Right?
Sundar didn't even bother with this one. He was like, I'm not doing this shit. Get out of here.
The rumor is that
it's not even a single word in this.
Has internally made a decision that all of their Xbox exclusive games, so we're talking Hi-Fi Rush, we're talking Starfield, right? We're talking all those big titles that have come out in the last couple of years that have been Microsoft console exclusives. They're now not just going to be on Xbox and PC, but they're also going to start cross-platforming them and porting them to PlayStation 5.
All right.
First of all, this is a rumor. This is not confirmed. That's number one.
Oh, good thing you already said it like 5 times, because I thought it was actual confirmed news.
Number two, that is not the actual story. Okay? The story, here's the problem with this story, all right? It's not covering it logically or analytically. It's just trying to present limited facts.
This guy, by the way, talking about covering stuff logically and analytically and getting his news off of Twitter headlines. And most of his news coverage starts off with a bunch of ways to say that he doesn't really know what he's talking about. Such as,
Well, I guess people are saying that, like, this is happening.
To create drama. Allow me to explain. The story that all the media and all these rumor mongers on the internet who have no content are pushing to have content is that if Microsoft developed games and games that previously were Microsoft exclusive games go cross-platform, well then what's the point of having an Xbox, right?
who is talking about this like that, dude? Like, what? Everybody I've seen discussing this topic is discussing it as what are going to be the repercussions to the gaming industry. How is this going to reflect on gaming as a whole?
Don't understand. Why would anyone buy an Xbox console if every game that's on Xbox is also on PlayStation 5? But then there are PS5 exclusive games.
Microsoft have wanted to kill off Xbox consoles for years. If you haven't picked up on the hints that Xbox just wants to be a 3 party, you're an idiot.
Well, I guess maybe it's like that. I'm just interested to see what's going to happen. I got both an Xbox and a PlayStation, so I'm fine with it. I'm just interested in seeing how this is going to turn out.
Why wouldn't you just buy the PS5?
As far as I'm concerned, this is the consumer-friendly way to approach gaming, so I'm fine with it.
Right? Just buy PS5. That console will have every game on it that you'll ever want. There's no reason to buy Xbox and limit yourself from having the PlayStation games because those Xbox games are going to be on the PS5. All right? That's literally the rumor, the narrative that's being spun as a result of these rumors. The narrative is incredibly flawed and false. It doesn't even hold a single moment of logical thought. Okay? Here's why. Let's talk about this realistically. Okay? Number one, we're talking Xbox games being ported to PS5. Great. I understand. And, you know, if Hi-Fi Rush does get put on PS5, a lot of people would say, oh, well then, you know, there was no reason to have the Xbox, right? Oh, if Starfield's on PS5 or whatever, wow, now you didn't need the Xbox to play that. And a lot of people bought an Xbox console just to play Starfield, correct? But there's one problem that everyone...
you can also play Starfield on PC. I don't think Starfield exactly is really a console seller.
Forgetting, there's one important, incredibly important piece of information that everyone is omitting from their stories on purpose to try to make this seem like a molehill when it's, or excuse me, make it a mountain when it's really just a molehill.
Okay, what is the detail? I guess we gotta wait for him to hydrate first. Which is pretty healthy, I gotta say. It's healthier than eating your snot for the rest of your life.
Factor. The one word that everyone is omitting from their stories is this.
Oh, we got a clown mode.
Timing.
What?
Timing is everything.
Actually, many people talked about timing. That's one of the big points they talked about is timing. And when each game is going to be on each console.
Especially in the games industry. Okay?
That's a very big point they talked about.
Timing at all. All right? What do I mean by that? Okay? Here's what I mean by that. The rumor is that Xbox games are going to be ported to PS5. Eventually. The rumor is not that when Microsoft develops a new game, they're immediately going to cross-platform port it to every platform simultaneously. In fact, that's not at all in the discussion. Nothing has alluded to that whatsoever. What they're saying is, eventually, Microsoft games will be ported to other consoles, okay? That's great, but think about the difference of impact. If on launch day, every Microsoft game was going to be cross-platform, you have a point. If on launch day, every Microsoft game is on every console, every platform, you don't need the Xbox. Because then if you have a PS5, you'll be playing the Xbox games and the PS5 exclusives. 100% I would agree with you. But that's not even the rumor. The rumor is that Microsoft will seek to eventually port their exclusive games to other consoles.
Okay.
So, for example,
You can still wait for it to come out on the console that you're playing on. It's not like you're just this crazy mindless fiend or ghoul.
the rumor right now is that Hi-Fi Rush is going to be ported to PS5. Hi-Fi Rush is a year old. There is no significantly large audience clamoring to play Hi-Fi Rush in February of 2024.
Well, there wasn't also that audience when it came out for Xbox, let's be honest. It really wasn't a mega hype game.
At all. Zero. There's not a significant audience. People who wanted to play the game have found a means to play it by now. Okay? What about Starfield? Starfield. Really? The biggest flop of 2023.
Is it?
Game that they put all those years of development and millions of dollars into,
Isn't Redfall the biggest flop?
and it hasn't even made its budget back because no one's buying it because the game sucks. You're afraid of that game being ported to PS5.
Meanwhile, PS5 games are coming to PC yearly.
Oh yeah, and that kind of debunked their whole like exclusive thing, but it's still like a timed exclusive. And anyways, it's just not that deep.
6 to 8 months later, maybe a year or two later, right? What are you talking about? This is stupid. It's drama for the sake of having a news story.
Bro, if he got to talk to one of those people that covered the story, he would get annihilated. He would get destroyed. But since he's on his little soapbox of a podcast, nobody can tell him anything. We get Big Balls Burnell. He's calling out everybody. He's calling out so many people, he doesn't even mention them by name. He's calling out everyone. He's just taking shots. He's praying and praying. He's gonna hit someone eventually. Is like a stormtrooper.
There is no news story here at all. If Microsoft is going to port their exclusive games to other platforms a year, 2 years down the line, it literally affects nothing. If you want to play the games at launch, you still need an Xbox or a PC. And by the way, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this. Since these games also are launching on PC the same day, has that destroyed Xbox? Has Xbox vanished overnight because you could also play the games on PC at launch?
Who said that Xbox gonna vanish overnight? Ever?
Did Starfield?
Look at this dude, how fucking stupid this whole point is. But there's nobody to actually call him out on the bullshit he's spewing.
Destroyed and no one played it on Xbox? No? So what are you talking about? There's literally no story here. What this is, it's called business. All right? If you sink a significant amount of money into developing a game, time into developing a game, money into advertising said game, promoting it, and you have an initial sales wave on one console, all right. But now that initial sales wave of it being exclusive to that console is long done. Your sales went from here to down here.
Yes, thank you, by the way, for the reminder that this man is bankrupt. His business, by the way. So, about that business thing, Phil, you probably should stay quiet.
They're a tiny trickle coming out of a faucet.
Oh, it's a
Now
doo-doo
you want
flavored
a
trickle.
reinvigoration of that title, get more people talking about it, more hands on it, port it elsewhere. This is business 101. How did people think that this is a fucking story? It's not a story. It's easy business that makes sense. This is not the end of Xbox because 2 years later, you
Dude,
might
he
play
is so
Starfield on
mad.
PS5.
He is so fucking mad. It's actually crazy he gets this mad over this.
It doesn't
Like actual console war discussion. He's getting so salty.
affect anything. You still needed the Xbox. to
Get
play
this
the
guy
game
out of
on,
here.
right?
Get this
So
guy out
where's
of
the
here.
discussion here? There is none. There literally is none. This is all bullshit.
Dude is so mad that
will
people
wait,
are
no one
talking and
has to play it on
speculating.
release.
Yeah, nobody has to play it on release. I can wait for a bunch of games for years, and I do, so they can go on a discount so I can buy them cheaper. I'm not that horny for a bunch of games. The games that I care about playing, I just buy them day one.
This is a
Like, shit, dude, we're talking about video games here. We're not exactly solving cancer.
non-story being
Calm the
blown
fuck down
up
a
by
little bit.
idiots on the internet to try to get you to clickbait on their content. It's trash. Okay?
But this is what it actually is about. It's about somebody getting views because they discussed this rumor, and he's pissed off, even though he is also discussing this rumor.
Now, There's another factor here that you guys haven't realized as well. Game Pass. Because a lot of people are like, well, then there's no value to Game Pass. What the fuck are you talking about? Right now, if you have Game Pass, right, you're getting tons of games a month that you don't have to pay for, and they're new games. Like I was saying yesterday, I don't have my Xbox on today because we're about to play PS5, but as I was saying yesterday...
I don't think anybody can argue that Game Pass doesn't provide value.
Right now...
Because it just blatantly falls.
On my Xbox, there's 3 different games that I'm playing as a result of having Game Pass. 3. Jasper.
And we get Jasper derailment. Oh my god, it takes so long.
Right?
Oh, it's so funny, yeah.
I knew if I changed the lights, of course, and now he's going to mess with them, right? I had to mess with them, right? Lights alone. I'll be able to finish Game Pass. Seriously, in a year's time, I've probably played 5 to 10 games going anywhere. Game Pass is a superb...
Oh, so my internet dropped out. Oh, yes, it did. But we are back now.
...value for gamers. And again, if
This was Microsoft taking me down, you guys. It's Microsoft's fault. These fucking idiots.
you're someone who is looking to get...
I have an Xbox, you idiot. Maybe it's because I just got the Series S and not the X. They have a grudge on me.
a ton of games for a weekly or a monthly fee, and you want to play definitely every Xbox exclusive game at launch, this is a no-brainer. There's no one out there questioning the value of Game Pass, right? You want to question value, question the value of those PlayStation Plus premium services that give you next to nothing. That's a fucking ripoff. But
oh, they're backwards compatibility with a bunch of games. They also provide value.
Game Pass is a superb value to this.
But here's what the difference is. The difference is he doesn't use PlayStation Plus. And internet dropped out again. And we are back.
Day. So you're telling me there's no reason to own an Xbox console, even though, number one, Game Pass hasn't changed and it gives you a ton of these games way cheaper than buying them outright on launch day. Number two,
believe this. And he's taken all the bait. Some random bait that he saw on Twitter. He saw somebody on Twitter that says that Xbox is dead and they got like 3 likes. Hold on. Here we got a gone. It's dead. It's finished. Not even a Burnell. Not even a nothing. I think we are getting back though. Okay, we're back right now. I think. No, never mind. This is the worst. This is the worst. So miserable. Come on, internet. Stop doing this. You're ruining my business. They just don't want to listen. Successful. Yo! This is it. And it's not it. Oh, this shit sucks. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Oh, no. Hold on. YouTube loaded. Wait. This is it. Yeah, we're back. Should I just pretend like nothing is happening? Are we in the stream, I guess? Video, man. This shit is dog shit.
Believe this. It's just, oh my
God. I can't believe this. Yo, I can't believe this.
Yo, I cannot believe this. Yo, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Once again, this crap keeps happening. Feeling like I took 4 shots to the abdomen.
Hold on. Hey, we're back. I thought we were off. And I couldn't believe this. Wait. Now,
like I took 4 shots to the abdomen, because every time I think I came across some divine luck, reality reminds me how much life sucks. So here I am again, screaming like a whiny brat, because I had the nerve to think someone could like me back. What arrogance, what
are we back? I don't even know at this point, man. We're back for like 3 seconds, and then I can't believe this.
Oh my God!
I can't believe this. Yo, I cannot believe this.
Yo,
I cannot believe this.